Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has sacked his Defence Minister, claiming a crisis of trust has broken out between the pair over the handling of Israel's wars in Gaza and Lebanon.
Middle East correspondent Matthew Doran is live in Jerusalem. Matthew, what do we know so far?
Catherine, good morning too. This has all happened in the last hour or so, with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu posting a video statement where he has said that the relationship between the two men has broken down, that trust needs to exist between a Prime Minister and his Defence Minister, particularly at a time of war. And he said that while they had a good working relationship at first, that has now changed, and that there have been a series of damaging leaks about differences of opinion between Benjamin Netanyahu and Yoav Gallant, which have made their way into the public domain, which has helped the enemies of Israel. These are the words of Benjamin Netanyahu, the enemies of Israel, that they have delighted in seeing these public spats emerge. This is a very significant moment in the course of this war, and it has to be said, the timing of this decision, as the entire world is looking elsewhere, not looking at the Middle East, is somewhat noteworthy. But Benjamin Netanyahu sacking the man who is in charge of running these campaigns in Gaza, in Lebanon, the work that is being done to protect Israel from further strikes from Iran, for example. This is a significant shake-up of Benjamin Netanyahu's cabinet. He will be replaced by the current Foreign Minister Israel Katz, and we are expecting Yoav Gallant to make a statement within the next hour or so. It is not the first time that there has been a brawl between Benjamin Netanyahu and Yoav Gallant, which has led to the latter being sacked from his post. Just over a year ago, he was also sacked, although that was overturned within about 2 weeks or so, as the two argued over proposed changes to the country's justice system. And it also comes at a significant time for the Israeli Defence Forces. We know that resources are stretched, both financially and in terms of personnel. And just yesterday, Yoav Gallant had approved a plan which would allow ultra-Orthodox Jews, normally exempt from national service and reserves duty, to be drafted into the army. This is something that is incredibly controversial within the Israeli cabinet, because it is made up of a coalition which includes far-right religious members of the Knesset, part of Benjamin Netanyahu's government. So there is also that tension there. So a very significant moment in the course of this conflict, and we are already seeing reports that families of hostages still held in Gaza are already hitting the streets in places like Tel Aviv, protesting this move by Benjamin Netanyahu. And local media is also reporting that he may well be considering sacking the boss of the Israeli Defence Forces and the boss of Shin Bet, which is the intelligence service, sort of like Israel's version of ASIO in Australia. If that was to happen as well, this is a major shake-up at the top of Israel's military and intelligence apparatus.